Hey guys, MGH here and welcome to another episode of my Schalke career mode. Today, as usual, we've got 3 other big games and also we're going to attempt to fix a problem that I've got on this career mode, and that is, of course, I have no money. 0. But first, let's have a look at the fixtures we've got in March 2015. Look at this: Dortmund, Hamburg. Those are going to be in these gameplay highlights in this episode. And then in the next episode, we've got Chelsea and then Bayern Munich. It's absolutely mental. There is so many big games coming up. I don't have enough players to rotate, if you know what I mean. Everyone's going to be a bit tired, I think, after playing these big games. So I'm going to have to rest up some of my key players for some big games, which is not what I want to do. But anyway, we're going to attempt to fix this issue by asking for some money from the board. I'm only going to ask for 500,000. Those are the objectives that I'm committing to. Hopefully they're going to give the go-ahead, because without that there could be a problem with this career mode where it glitches out, because I don't know if you saw the last episode, but I had 0 wages and I had 0 transfer fees as well, which is obviously unworkable, if that's even a word. So unfortunately for us, it happens. It's a little glitch in career mode, and hopefully it'll be fixed for FIFA 15. Hopefully it'll be fixed for FIFA 17, if you know what I mean. So we'll see how that goes down in the later stages of this episode. But first of all, we've got this game here where I'm having to play Batshuayi up front to rest Lasogga for Dortmund. And, you know, they're both very good strikers, and to me, they both have very different roles in this team. You know, Lasogga is definitely more of a target man, you know, a bit more of an aerial threat, whereas Batshuayi is more of an athletic, strong, pacey striker. Both good at finishing. Lasogga will, I think, in the end, be the better, you know, value for money in terms of goals scored. Obviously, he's joined late, though, so we'll see next season how these two compare. But you can see Batshuayi's wasted his chances so far. We also get a free kick there with Clement. He wastes his chance. Not a bad free kick by myself there. Got to say so myself. I was resting Draxler, so I couldn't use him for the free kick. And other than that, really, this whole first half was me having chances and their keeper being massively in form. There we go, just catching that. And no problem there. And we do finally get the breakthrough coming up soon here. Deulofeu makes a great interception. He just paces it down this right side. Absolutely bombs it. And then puts in quite an early cross into Batshuayi. It's another great save. But Meyer, he is in the right place at the right time. Just toe pokes it into the net, making it 1-0 just before half-time. A great time to score. And finally, we've beaten the goalkeeper. But it was all thanks to Deulofeu with that interception near the halfway line. And he, like I said, just bombs it forward and crosses it in nice and early and gets that chance before, gets the chance in before the defenders can even react. So there you go. We're going at 1-0 at half-time there, which is definitely a very good thing indeed. Now, Deulofeu was having the match of his life today, really playing well. Uchida crosses it in, recently signed a contract extension, which is great news. Whips it in, and Batshuayi scores a great header. And I'm sure there'll be more headers to come from Batshuayi. He is a great player in the air, just like Lasogga. Just not quite as strong, but he can jump higher. And, yeah, he's a bit more athletic. So, yeah, both good threats in the air, which is definitely a good thing as well. And we get into the 90th minute here. They were trying to get back in the game, but luckily for me, it stayed 2-0 and a clean sheet and another 3 points away from home. So a great result overall there. But now we move into the massive match against Dortmund. But first, do we get the request confirmed? We do. There we go. 500,000 euros from the board. That means now we've actually got some finances to fall back on, and hopefully now the career mode will not glitch out on me and potentially ruin the series. So that is great news for us. So 500,000 in the bank. I don't think it's enough to do any contracts or things like that, but at least it's there. And you're going to see me play around with it here. You can see it's really not very much, but at least it's something. You know, I was really, really worried that something could happen there, like a big glitch where the career mode is just corrupt. And it's all because I had a little glitch. So there you go. But now into the big one. Resting my players was definitely the thing to do. I'm changing both my wing backs there and going with the first lineup, basically. It meant Lasogga was fully fit, Draxler was fully fit, and we can actually take the game to Dortmund. Technically, we're at home, so we're, you know, keeping the game here. But hopefully beat them, because they embarrassed us at the start of the season when they beat us, when we played away to them. They beat us 2-0, and it was an embarrassing game because I actually played so badly I almost didn't want to show you. But luckily, this game gets off to a great start, and Draxler gets, well, a header goal. I mean, that is totally unlike Draxler. He's a very technical player, great with both feet, but turns out he was just in the right place, in the right time, just like Meyer was in the last game. Just gets the header on goal there, squeezes it in from a very tight angle. I didn't think he was going to score that. When it went in, I was very surprised indeed. But anyway, we were playing my backup wing-backs. Obviously, we had Au Pair playing in this game. You saw his debut goal for this club. Can we repeat it? Bang! Smashes it off the post. So unlucky there. Could have been 2-0, which would have been game over if you ask me. I was defending very well in this game. And we went in at half-time, 1-0 once again. Can't complain. Good performance so far from the lads. But Dortmund were obviously going to get back in this game as soon as they could. Players like Royce down the left side, very difficult to mark. Au Pair isn't the best defender, if you ask me. He's very good going forward, very athletic, and obviously very quick indeed. But defensively, he's not that strong, and headers, because he's quite small, it doesn't really work out very well defensively. But he's a good backup option when Uchida is either not fit or just want to rest him. And obviously, I forgot to mention here, Benteke was playing for Dortmund up front, so it was absolutely terrifying defending against him, the former Aston Villa man. But anyway, a lovely pass up to Batshuayi from Au Pair. Basically, he's a right midfielder, and I went for the cheeky chip there. Weidenfeller wasn't in goal for Dortmund, so I wanted to see if I could crack one in from distance, maybe doing it just before he could react to it, and it wasn't to be. But we made it, guys. We made it to the end of the game, and we did actually get the 3 points against Dortmund, and they were second in the league at this point. So where are we now? We'll see at the end of the episode when we have a look at the league table. But a very good performance there. And 1-0, what can I say? We've beaten Dortmund. It's now 1-1 in terms of versus Dortmund 1v1s. They've beaten us at home and we've beaten them at home. But anyway, we had some bad news. I had to bring on Batshuayi in that game because Lasogga got injured with a sprained ankle and he's going to be out for 4 weeks. I mean, I'm sorry. I've had sprained ankles before. I was fine after about a week or two. 4 weeks, a whole month out with a sprained ankle seems a little bit excessive, but whatever. We've got Batshuayi, we've got Hoffman we can use. It's not all bad. But anyway, I went to increase Goretzka's contract here, and as you can see, I literally had no money whatsoever to do this. So I wanted to check my finances really quick to see if I could move it around and make it a viable option to increase it. And we can't. I can't even extend Goretzka's contract. So it's going to have to be a dodgy end to the season, this. If any players want contract extensions, it's not going to happen unless I can progress in the Champions League and potentially earn a bit more money to put straight into player contracts and not sign anyone, then that's what it's going to have to be. But Chelsea stand in the way, and obviously we've got the second leg coming up in the next episode, which I hope you're looking forward to. What a game that's going to be. But anyway, this game was against Hamburg, and they're doing really well in the league, actually. Better than they did in real life, that's for sure. And we were playing in one of my favourite kits in the game. I love this kind of greeny, turquoisey. What do you call that green? It's a nice minty green. I really, really do like that kit. And unfortunately, it was in the shitty rain, though. But that wasn't going to hold me back. I was trying to get myself a nice early goal here. And Au Pair was playing again to rest some key players for, obviously, the Bayern game and the Chelsea game coming up. And this game was just very slow-paced. I wasn't getting any good chances. You can see I've just about got one here in the 41st minute. But Hoffman, the youngster, hang on, is he 21? I think he's 21 years old. He's 6'6", so very, very slow on the ball. But in this second half here, he was getting the chances, actually. We took a free kick nice and early here, passed it straight into Delafeo, who passed it over to Hoffman, and he finds a lovely ball into Clemens, and he just sticks it past the keeper far post, in off the post. Absolutely beautiful finish. And a player that I haven't used as much as I thought I would, actually. And there is the right back I'm possibly going to be signing in the next season. We'll soon find out. But yeah, this is a really nice finish from Clemens. Right into the far post. Keeper had no chance. And again, we're winning away from home. And Au Pair, again, once again, making almost a perfect pass. Pretty much perfect. And Hoffman sticks it in the net and makes it 2-0. And at this point, I was relaxed, thinking, right, now I can focus on the Chelsea game. I've done my deed in the Bundesliga. I should be near the top and, getting more points as we go throughout the season here, away from the bottom 16 of the table, because I need Champions League football. But that game finished. 2-0 was the result. There's the Chelsea game coming up. Let's have a look at the league table. There's the Champions Cup results so far. The Euro League there hasn't quite kicked off. And here's the the Bundesliga table. And we are in second place, 3 points above Dortmund. and a massive 5 points above Leverkusen, which is really great to see. So hopefully you're excited for the Chelsea match next episode. But before we go, I just wanted to give a shout out to a really good friend of mine. His name is Alp27. He's just started a new channel because his old one had a lot of inactive subscribers because he took a break. And I really wanted to help him out. So guys, I'm asking you to do me a massive favour. Please go and check out Alp27 Gaming and show him some love. He's a really good guy, one of the best in the community. He's always shouting at other channels. I think he deserves a break, so please go and check him out. Subscribe, enjoy his content. It's very interesting. He does multiple games, basically sports games, mainly FIFA and UFC, and you'll enjoy his videos. It's as simple as that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.